Yeah, I think we're live. Awesome. It's 5 watching. This has to be a record. Uh, yeah, write in the comments if you can hear me and if you can see me, so I know that this thing works. That would be awesome. Try to look into the camera instead of on my actual picture, but it's hard. Yeah, I'm back. Shit, it's been a hell of a ride. I've been sick actually for almost a month, maybe more. I had some problem with a medication, which really threw me out of the path. Went down hard. Got back on another one, and yeah, everything's cool now. I'm starting work full time next week, so that feels nice on my grown up job. But I'm still here Fridays going forward. So yeah, I've missed these streams. So I hope everyone is well. And yeah, obviously in a month's time, even if I've not been that productive. A shit ton of things have happened, obviously. So yeah. But first, hi, good to see you back. Yeah, sounds and visions are good as usual. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And Kim, hi, man. Greetings from the North Sea. Yeah, good to see you again. Thank you so much. And you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're not working your ass off. And it's nice if you can watch the stream. So yeah, a bunch of stuff has happened. Kim, this guy here, one of my favorite friends. Me and him, we went to a record fair here in Sweden, the Hova Record Fair, which is a legendary fair. And I mean, I can't talk for Kim, but I think I can. We had a great time. And what an amazing fair with amazing records. Like, I thought of this, like, it's like going to Den Bosch, but without all the hassle and just a fraction of a fraction's fraction of the sellers. But that doesn't really matter, does it? Because if you have a want list with used records that spans from tens to hundreds to thousands of dollars, it's no problem to spend money, because what you see on this fucking campsite is gold. Like the heaviest stuff that you see in Den Bosch is there. Like, and there's sellers all over Europe. So small place, camping site, put up your tent or rent a cabin and go around drinking beer, smoking a pipe, and buy records for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's just insane for several days. Like, you can go 4 days if you want. So yeah, it was awesome. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go next year. I'm pretty positive of it. Seemed like you had a good time. Having my sort of morning coffee. I've been up since 5:30. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. This I'm just going to show this because I bought some Beatles records from a old lady here in town, and I see Beatles records all the time, but not that often in mono. And in this nice of a condition. Most of them are pretty beat, so they are in like perfect condition, and early pressings of first press mono records. So yeah, that was kind of neat. I'm gonna sell those because I have the Mo5 box and the BC13, so I'm not gonna keep them. Stuff that I want to go through today is I'm going to show you the pre-orders for the shop. Also, I'm doing sort of some orders in the US, so I'm just going to highlight those. And if you're interested in any of them, please PM me and do it pretty fast, because I'm going to order like 2 of each item because I can't have a huge stock here. I don't afford it. I can't afford it. So if you want one, you need to tell me so I can top up, But I'm going to show you that. I'm also going to show you some new recent arrivals in both in the new section and in the used section. And none of these are available online. Some may, but not the used ones. So first dibs to anyone who PMs me if you want one. And also, this kind of sick. I did a shit. my beard is so long now that everything just stuck in. So I also did it like this. I went through my Gersian collection because I buy every single Gersian release that has been released since I started my shop, which like culminates in a huge batch of Gersian records, and it just keeps on growing. Now I always keep the lowest. I always pick the limited edition for myself and the shop, and I always take the lowest number also for myself. But with that being said, not everything is 10 out of 10. All is interesting and good, but I mean, you can't keep them all, can you? So actually, I picked out like, I don't know, 7 records that I'm going to show you that I'm actually going to get rid of. And I haven't priced these according to Discogs because I think all of them are out of press. So you can't get them. You have to go to the used market, and some have skyrocketed in price. So yeah, but I have the same price tag on them as everything else, 380 Swedish crowns. So it doesn't matter the record; it's the same as when I started selling them. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. I think that's it. So let's jump right into it. Shall we start with the sort of pre-orders and the US things? Let me see if I can share my screen here. Okay, here we go. So I don't know if you can see that now. Yeah. Let's start here. So, yesterday, Riding Easy Records announced their newest pre-order. This is Bang, with Mother and About to the King. And no, it's not a 2 LP set. It's 2 A-sides, according to Daniel, which is a pretty, correct description of this. Because Bang, the US group, this is their second record, if I'm not mistaken. They went into the studio and banged out 2 killer sides. So it's just like 2 records, really. This is going to be shipped around July 18th, so a little bit later, arriving into Sweden. It's gatefold jacket, and it's on yellow vinyl. So I'm really looking forward to that. That is up in shop now for pre-order, and if you live outside of Sweden, obviously just PM me and I'll sort you out. So yeah, Rockadrome. So I love Rockadrome, and I have bought some stuff for shop going back, but they always sell out, and the funny thing with Rockadrome is that they aren't that keen in selling records to other shops. I think that they like to sell them on their store, so they aren't like really offensive when it comes to the wholesale, dance and party. But Dennis is a great guy. I've talked to him before, and I sent him an email asking if there were stuff that I could buy that isn't on the wholesale shop, and he asked me how many I wanted. So I think very limited run. But with that being said, I'm going to order some Winterhawk, Jerusalem, definitely, maybe Survivor, Pussy, definitely, Iron Claw, and the thing that I'm going to top up immensely is Truth and Janie, as many as I can. But with that being said, I'm going to take like 2 of each. If you want one and guaranteed, just PM me, and I'll order one for you, because I can't afford to pile up a huge stock, and don't know if it's going to sell. This is the biggest problem with running a shop, the stock. Like, I can't have hundreds of records just sitting there, prepaid, and not knowing if they ever are going to sell. Oh shit, that's good. Okay, I got Isterfa Boris from Noble Records. Dylan was kind enough to send me this as a gift. Thank you so much, Dylan. Great guy. Shit. We all love it. So, the Boris record sold out before it hit my floor, I think, and I topped up with 10. So I have 2 on back order also. I'm going to order more, but again, I can't order many. So I mean, if you want one, now is the time to let me know, and I'll order one, for you. So no problem, but just like, so you're not standing there. It will take probably at least 2 months after the next batch before I do another order. At least 2 months. So yeah, I also contacted Peppermint Records. I haven't got any answer yet, but I'm interested in starting to sell their records. It's actually a customer asked me if I could do it. So I've contacted them. Let's see what happens. But yet the Bull Run would be awesome. Dylan from Noble Record did a exclusive of that one, but he's not selling that as a wholesale, obviously. So I'm contacting the Peppermint right away. This is not up on pre-order or anything. If I sort things out, if it works out, I'm going to put it up on my shop and start taking pre-orders with the records that they have in stock for wholesale. Yeah, if it works, And last but not least, this week, I think yesterday, it was announced the July releases from Gersian, and this is the Bixby Odd 2. I have no idea. A folk nugget, really super expensive if you want to get an original press. The Yodo Guts, amazing record. Check it out. But I've had since yesterday, I put it up in my shop yesterday. That is the one that I sold the most on pre-orders. And Dreamies is also an experimental, hell of a ride. This is not for the faint of heart, I think. So check it out before you pull the trigger. But again, 3 great titles from Gersian. They do nothing wrong. I mean, Gersian is the label that I really think is worth, going headfirst into. They, with the inlays and the quality of the pressings and the titles, they just fantastic. So my favorite one next to Riding Easy Records, definitely. So yeah, I think that's it on the pre-order side of things. If you have any questions or comments, just put them down in the comments or the chat. I don't know where it is, like here. Maybe here. Let's do the Gersions. Why not? So this is one that I have now for sale. It's not up in shop or anything. So you have to PM me. This is only here physically in my store. I don't know if I'll put it up for sale in my shop. Maybe if they don't sell, I don't know. So this is Heavy Cruising Lucky Dog. This is number 29 out of 107 on limited edition green vinyl. Sold out, can't get it, and 380 Swedish crowns for that one. Next one is this is Keith Noble, Mr. Compromise. I think that he was associated with Pink Floyd in the early day. Great folk, Birds, Roy Harper, Incredible String Band, so forth. 71 out of 108, and this is also sold out. I think that all of these were sold out within the week they were released, and some of them are way over 1 year old. This is Pulse, 92 out of 105. Also the limited edition color. Can't remember what color that was. Great one, but as I said, I can't keep them all, and it's for the shop, So yeah, the money I get from this, I can buy other stuff, fill up the stock. Okay, Misty here again. 86 out of 110. First ever vinyl release of this album, recorded in 69 and 70 by UK prog psych band Misty. Great one. And this is one of the newest ones, sold out immediately. This is awesome, but yeah, I'm letting this go. So Black Widow, Return to the Sabbath, 116 out of 118, so one of the last numbers in that batch. Again, 380 Swedish crowns, no matter what Discog says, or the used market. The Living Daylights, Let's Live for Today, middle of the number run on this one. Great color on this one. I don't know if you can see, it's like I think it's like a pink smoky thing. Next to also glass prism, both of them. 32 and 76 out of 100, and 117. Great ones. Very pop psyche. I love the pose through the glass prism. That's my favorite. And also turquoise. Another great one. 92 out of 110. And the last one, Children of the Mushroom. 21 out of 100. So yeah, that's the ones that I'm putting out for sale, out of print since long. I think the only way to get them is sending me a PM. Okay, moving on. So I have a crate here with stuff that I want to talk about and show you, and it's very like all over the place. So let's just start right away. I showed this before, but I'll show it again. I have 2 copies left of Highway, and then they are all out. Like, I'm not gonna get any more of these. Only 550 press. This is numbered editions. This is number 111. As I said, 2 copies left, then all out. Great one. I think that my distributor got it straight from the band that actually reissued it. I also topped up with Life. This is the English version. I think that you are all familiar with this record by now. So yeah, this is, I have 8 left, and then I'm pretty sure that Warner is all out. They pressed 1,000. I have sold way over 20% of all the copies of the entire run. So I've had a huge success with this. I think that I am the shop that has sold the most of it, and it's running out. If you want one, get it now or cry later. It's actually like that. I don't want to do extreme FOMO, you know, but with records like these, I mean, you get your chance, and then, I mean, it's gone. I saw 2 copies of that sealed in Hova, and they were priced €50 a piece. So people are already starting to put the higher price tags on them because they know that they are going to be all out. They are going to be disappeared. So Kim writes, could I get the Black Widow and Heavy Cruiser in my pile? Absolutely. Of course. And this is the best way to make dibs on records. So Kim, you got the two records. Thank you so much for the support. Continue. From the latest batch of records that I got from Riding Easy, I stocked up on some titles. This is Your Pritchard and Gibraltar. Amazing record. Shit, this is so cool. If you don't know this record, check it out. I think that most of it is on YouTube. You can stream it. And also Tennessee River Crooks. Great release by Riding Easy. Lance and Daniel is the 2 most hard-working guys in the business. I'm 100% sure of it. Okay, next one. This is awesome. So, let's say a buddy of mine. We are collecting and YouTube collectors and YouTube friends, at least. Henry, Derek Ellis. So, we've been in contact all over the years. I think that we have known each other for a decade now. He used to do YouTube videos showing his vinyl collection. He has a great collection. But he's also a musician in LA. And he played with a bunch of guys. He was very underground, and he still is, I think. But ventured into a little bit more commercial bands. He has played with, I think the most known bands are Scar the Martyr, which he started with Joey Jordison from Slipknot. And they toured all over the world with that before Joey died. And also Act of Defiance, which he started with 2 musicians from Megadeth. They also toured all over the world, released 2 records. Now he's in a cool doom metal band called Qualm. I'm going to show you that. But back when, I can't remember, maybe 5, 6, 8 years ago, something like that, he released his solo record. And this is, I mean, for a guy known for the most evil death metal out there, you expect it to be a doom sludge death metal record. but it's definitely not. What he did is he went into the studio with the most personal text you can ever imagine, lyrics you can ever imagine, and did an Americana country, dark country record. It's insane. Like, and that year, this was one of, if not my favorite release of that year. I did a video of my top records that year. This was all over it. So I've always had my copy. I played it. I love it. Like, I really, really love it. And I reached out to or maybe he reached out to me and asked if I wanted copies. And I didn't know they were still available and that he had wholesale. And he did. So, I mean, some months later, they are here and now up in shop. And this is, I mean, this is out of my comfort zone when it comes to the stuff that I have in my shop, because this is new music, you know, and most of the stuff that I have in my shop is old, dusty grandpa music, you know, it's from the 60s and the 70s. So the most people, I think, have no idea about this, like none of my customers, you know. So I have to like promote this as much as I can. This is on Spotify. This is on YouTube. There's a bunch of reviews out there. You can just like type in "The Devil Is My Friend" by Henry Derrick Ellis, a review, and you get the reviews. All are hailing this back in the day. And the artwork is by Travis Smith, I think it's called, who's done some of the best modern artworks. Like for Opeth, for example. So yeah, here's the record, black vinyl. So, I mean, I remember when I did the review of this, or my thoughts on it. I said, and I'm still saying this, like, if you take records from the 60s and the 70s that you have in your collection, that is, you know, acid, folk stuff, super obscure, but someone got a hold of it and now it's super in demand. Because, I mean, it wasn't played on the radio and stuff like that back in the day. I shit you not, this is one of those records. Like in 10 years time, 20 years time, people will talk about this record as one of that year's highlights. This is a masterpiece from start to finish, and I shit you not. Southern Gothic Americana barn rock, the hype sticker says, and that's a pretty good description of that. Okay, so at the same time, or before, I think, he actually, in the same studio, I don't know if it was like sessions before this, he released this. This is an EP with 6 songs, only released on CD, which sucks, because, and I'm thinking of like, I want to press this on vinyl, because I want to hear this on vinyl. This is not as dark, but as good as this one. If you like this, you have to listen to this. If you like this, you have to listen to this. That's and this is also on Spotify, so you can check it out. And after all of that, the latest one he did is another CD EP. This is All the Pretty Little Horses, which has cover songs. So Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol, All the Pretty Horses, which is the original, Heart of the Devil by Danzig, and Alabama Highway. So yeah, these 3 records are amazing. And the first one that buys one of these, because I want the ball to start rolling, will get the CD for free. Okay. The second one that buys one of these will get this one for free. Yeah. And when I ordered that stuff, I also, and this, like, I mean, talk about going way out of my comfort zone. I also got 2 copies of each of the Qualm records. So this is the latest project that Henry is involved in. Super doom metal, like he's doing most of the writing and guitar work on this one, also singing a little bit, I think. So, yeah, this is for fans. I'm reading here. Fans of Neurosis, Catatonia, My Dying Bride, yeah, Anthema, Paradise Lost. So yeah, and the first one that buys, I guess, this one. No, let's say the first one that buys any of these will get this one. This is, he threw this in for free to I guess spread. So this is a promo for the CD. So promo not for sale. I'll throw that in for the first one that gets one. Okay, so a little bit of new music. They are all, except for the CDs, they are all on my site now. But again, I mean, you don't have to buy it, but check it out. Do yourself a favor and check this out. It's an amazing record, a monster of a record. One of my distributors, I bought this at Record Store Day when it came out, because I didn't know that I could order Record Store Day releases there. But I have a physical shop, so why not? So I ordered 2 of these, but I haven't ordered anything in months and months. So from that distributor today, it's just been sitting in my pile, and now I got the package yesterday. So I actually have 2 copies of Eden's Children. This is the green splatter version from Sundaste. Don't know who mastered this, but it seemed to be sold out everywhere. I'm thinking of keeping one for myself. I think I've thrown it up on my shop also, so you can go straight there and order if you want, or just PM me, but this is solo out from my distributor. I can't get a hold of this anymore. Obviously, it's sold out. I don't even think that the link in my back order catalog, when I pressed that, I came to a 404 page, so it's not even like up there. Okay, so some new arrivals in the used bin. Some are from my own collection, and some are new that I bought. Okay. The first one is Arbet och Fritid, their second LP. This is a great one. This is the reissue that they put out on Record Store Day maybe 10 years ago. Let's see here. 2017. So numbered edition, 253 out of 500. And the reason I'm selling this is because I got original press when I went to Huba. So that is going out for sale here in my shop. Next one that I thought that I'd keep, but it's too rare to keep, and I'm not a funk and soul collector. So this is the Meters Rejuvenation. That word. So this is a little bit of a rare one. Fantastic quality on the on the record. Definitely a keeper copy. So yeah, that's nice to be able to put out here in shop. Another one is this one. This is let's see here. This is a reissue, so don't get your panties in a bunch, by Kismet, 2012. Also getting a little bit rare nowadays. I mean, you don't see these every day. And what is this? Is Emily, US girl, 15, 16 years old, penned a lot of songs, went to France, went into the studio with a prog band from France as a backup band, and recorded this. Didn't do anything else. 1972 maybe, something like that. And it's a masterpiece of a folk record. It ventures a little bit into prog at the end on the B-side, but man, what a fantastic record. So a nice one to be able to put up in shop also. A rare one, this is a folk record called McMurrow with Marian Fine. I think they only pressed like a handful of copies, even if it's on the Polydor label. So a major label, but yeah, they didn't press many. Super rare and in pretty good condition. Oh shit, the things to come. Also a Sundaste used record in this case. So that's going out in shop. Going Down Mexico by Cyan. This is a sheep heat record all day long. If you like that sort of the sort of Beatlesque sound, but with maybe a little bit heavier touch to it, this is gonna be your thing. Maybe a €15 record. It's not expensive at all. And also the reissue from Longhair by Wind Morning. This is also going on in shop. So yeah, nice one. Fantastic sound quality. I know because this is my my copy can guess what I got in Hova. Yeah, let's do this. So this one, I'm a little bit on the fence of what I'm keeping and what I'm selling, but if you're interested in any of them, just let me know. And I have so much shit to play. So this is Enrico Rava, so trumpet player from Spain, maybe. I got 3 of his records in great condition on the ECM label. This is fantastic by Jon Abercrombie, Palle Danielsson, Jon Kristersson, the who's who of the ECM, stable. And in great condition. Don't know, like I should keep them and put them in my jazz collection, but can't keep everything. Creation by Fever Tree. This is pretty common, but yeah, Creation, really good copy of that. Truth, also one that I got for the shop, but I don't know. Dancing in the Moonlight Night, King Harvest. This is a cheap heat. If you don't know this, check this out. This is awesome. Heavy 70s rock for next to nothing. Big Mac costs more than that record, I think. These ones I'm keeping. I'll show them because I found this for next to nothing, and I'm sort of collecting the New Horizon label. So this I'll keep for myself, and also this one. Yeah, I have to clean them. And last but not least, this is Void Records, early Void Records called Lavender Dreams by Richard Soltar. I think this is one of those super rare originals, Acid Archives material, that sort of thing. So yeah, just let me know. I need a wind record also, Kim. I'll set you up with that one. I'll put it aside for you as well. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, so last but definitely not least is this one. This is actually a sort of what do you call it? You call it a warehouse find. I think that's the terminology for it. So this is a record that I set aside. The guy bought like a black one. I had it and I couldn't remember that it was set aside, and that sort of thing. So I just found it, and this has been sold out since 36 hours after it was announced. And I'm talking about Marsfolket. So this is my exclusive that I did in collaboration with Mellotron Records. I did 50 of this in my own color with an OB strip and numbered edition. This is number 37. And they sold out in 36 hours. So, yeah, this is the last copy. Obviously, because I found it. There's 2 copies in this room right now. Number 1, which is mine, a keeper, and number 37. All others are sold. So if you want one of these, just let me know. This is ordinary price. I won't take any more for this. I'm just glad that it comes out to a good home. So let me know. Yeah. So I think that's it. Do you have any more questions? Like anything that you want to ask or something like that? Put it in the comments down below. After this, this is uploading and you can watch this later on. And a lot of people do so that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day and weekend, and yeah, I'll talk to you next Friday. And you can always PM me through Instagram or send me a mail at info@sublimemedia.se. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.